Hi, this is 975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox. Now, I was out doing my bad guy thing, pirating away, having fun, messing around in game, and I had a couple of encounters. This one in which I pirated someone who tried to run away. It was a pretty standard piracy encounter, nothing too exciting. I'll cut between this one and the other encounter I had. And in the other encounter, I kind of failed at being the bad guy. I just didn't. Sometimes Scooby moans at me because I'm just not a very good bad guy sometimes. I'm probably too lenient sometimes on being the bad guy. Just tonight, Ash was like, I gave a guy a 24-hour pass, and Ash was like, but he's got a kill warrant scanner, and I'm like, he's still got a 24-hour pass. Like, leave him alone. I know you play on PC these days, and all you do on PC is gank people, but this is Xbox. Well, to be fair, all he does on PC is run his massively impressive Discord with like 600 members that post bounties and does stuff like that. If you're on PC and you're interested in a Discord for players to post bounties and do bounty hunting, player on player bounty hunting action, that sort of thing, and it's the Continental. It's a big Discord full of lots of commanders from different squadrons, and it's Ash runs it, and it's a pretty cool place. It's pretty much like Jabba's Palace used to be for Xbox, if not a bit bigger. Ash has been running that since basically he moved over to PC, and he's another one that's still oddball for PC. He was in party with me tonight on Xbox, and he was expressing how he wants me to go over to PC, and how the new Xbox coming out will have Steam. Will I go over and play PC then? Stuff like that. But anyway, so as you can see, I've interdicted this asp, and he started shooting at me. Now this is where I fail as a bad guy, because I just don't have it in me to just willy-nilly blow people up just for shooting at me. I mean, I will, let him leave with a limp, but I don't have to kill people. It's my argument. Some of the bad guy union, some of the people that I fly with, they're of the opinion that if someone shoots at you full bore, you should murder them straight away. You can't be letting them, think they can get away with these things. So, I personally, I like to give a lot of warnings before I, open fire blatantly. So, I give them a good warning. I slowly get my weapons out. I'm not really in any trouble. I haven't even put pips to my shields. This thing's not really shooting me that hard, but I will eventually, shoot back. As you can see, it's not like my ass with 1,000 shields. It's a little bit weaker than that. But, I'm like, you started this. I'm not much of a murderer. I never have been. I'm not really into killing players for no reason. I like to give them plenty of warning, because when it comes down to it, I'm not a ganker or a murderer or a killer. I am, what am I, Matt Damon?
Space pirate.
Yep, I am a space pirate. It's my raison d'etre. I pirate, therefore I yar. So, when it comes to killing these sort of commanders, I'm not really that interested. Though I was laughing about hitting him with the sizzle rocket, because it's probably the first time he's ever had those sort of warnings. But yeah, I've given him plenty of warnings at this point. Most commanders would be losing their patience, but I'm just sat here. I'm going to take his shields off again and give him a bit more of a limp, to leave with. Hoping he gets the message soon and leaves. I have no desire to kill him. As soon as he puts his weapons away, I pretty much, let him go. But yeah, it is quite funny hitting him with a scissor rocket. It is completely useless. It does do a corrosive effect, and if you stack it with the corrosive multi-cannon, it means they virtually have no hull. But then I've just realised he's leaving, so yeah, I'll just send him a GG. I have no desire to kill commanders like that. I just can't do it. I probably should when they shoot at me that much, but he's leaving now. He's got his ship's still sizzling away. I think he's got the message finally. Don't shoot at the pirate, because you know, technically I am an in-game bad guy, and you know, I've got to get more clearer on my messaging sometimes, that, you know, I am, like, you know, when it comes down to it, I'm the bad guy. Indeed, I am the in-game bad guy. You know, it's hilarious that some people think that, you know, because I'm an in-game bad guy, I'm also an out-of-game bad guy. I find those people to be absolutely hysterical. They are just the sweetest, funniest people. It's literally like, didn't you play cops and robbers when you were at school? Did all the robbers end up in prison? Well, probably at my school, to be honest. But you know, yeah. In all honesty, yeah, how you play video games and how you interact with and have fun does not usually equate to how you live your life. In fact, a lot of the gamers I know have, you know, really, really interesting and different lifestyles than what you would think. So it was always like people screaming at you for being a basement dwelling, this, that, and the other, and it's like, oh, really? Okay, just because I do this thing in a video game, but I don't do that thing in this other video game, and in this video game I'm also really nice. So how does this work out? Like, you know, because Paul at War was the good guy in this game, but he was a bad guy in Space Engineers. Does that make him a bad guy in real life? Very confusing, you know. But one moment.
A few moments later.
So there we go. One commander chased off after trying to shoot me, and another commander successfully robbed. And now I'm going to fly back to my carrier before the NPC police do my shields too much damage, and say that's all. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Would you have been as patient as me with that asp? And always remember, guys,
Everything's better with pirates.